Good evening and welcome to Doordarshan Kendra Kohima. I am Kedukho Topi with the news. First, the headlines. President Murmu highlights role of Indian Defence Account Service in Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. Chief Minister of Nagaland Nipi Rio extends greeting to the people of the state on Christmas. Union Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan says states are not mere implementing agencies but partners in developing in Viksit Bharat. ISRO successfully launches US AST Space Mobile's Bluebird Block 2 communication satellite. Now the news in detail. President Draupadi Murmu has said that the evolving geopolitical environment and emerging security challenges demand quicker, smarter and more accurate decision-making. The President stated this while addressing the probationaries of Indian Defence Account Service at Rashtrapati Bhavan today. She stressed the need to actively support the government's ambitious Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan by encouraging indigenous production, strengthening local supply chains and promoting domestic industry. President Murmu said the Indian Defence Account Service occupies an important position in the management of financial resources of the Indian Armed Forces and allied organizations. She said the Defence Accounts Department should continuously adapt, innovate and modernize. Union Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan has said that the centre's contribution under the Viksit Bharat Gram G scheme has been raised to nearly 95,000 crore rupees as compared to the Manrega, which was 86,000 crore rupees. Mr. Chauhan said this highlights the government's sustained and enhanced support for rural employment. In an article in English Daily, he said the President has ascended to the Viksit Bharat Guarantee for Rozgar and Ajivika Mission Act 2025, enhancing the statutory wage employment guarantee to 125 days. He said under the scheme, states are treated not as a mere implementing agencies but as partners in development, empowered to notify and operationalize their own schemes within the statutory framework. The Union Minister highlighted that under Manrega, the UPA government have spent only 2,13,000 crore rupees, while the Narendra Modi government spent over 8,53,000 crore rupees. Mr. Chauhan said that the budgetary allocation have been increased from 33,000 crore rupees in 2013 to 14 to 86,000 crore rupees in 24 to 25. He noted that the women participation rose from 48% to around 57%. The minister said the Comptroller and Audit General Report 2013 revealed the true state of Manrega under the UPA government, which highlighted widespread corruption and mismanagement. The Union Minister added that the report pointed to more than 4.33 lakh fake job cards, losses of thousands of crores. Chief Minister of Nagaland Nipi Rio has greeted people on the state on Christmas. In a social media post, Mr. Rio expressed hope the spirit of Christmas fill the hearts with peace and our home with joy. He also wished that the message of Jesus Christ guides our life and strengthens our hope. The Indian Space Research Organization today successfully launched a next-generation US communication satellite, Bluebird Block 2, on board its heaviest vehicle, LV-M3-M6 from Shaharikota in Andhra Pradesh. The launch took place from Satish Dhawan Space Station at 8:55 a.m. Indian Standard Time. After a flight journey of about 15 minutes, the spacecraft Bluebird Block 2 was separated from the vehicle and it was successfully placed in the intended orbit. Speaking on the occasion, ISRO Chairman V. Narayanan has hailed the successful launch of the Bluebird Block 2 communication satellite of US-based AST Space Mobile, calling it the heaviest satellite ever lifted from Indian soil using an Indian launcher. Mr. Narayan highlighted that the satellite was injected into its intended orbit with precision, marking a significant achievement for ISRO. The Bluebird Block 2 mission is part of global low Earth orbit constellation to provide direct-to-mobile connectivity through satellite. This constellation will enable 4G and 5G voice and video calls, text, streaming and data for everyone, everywhere at all times.
cryogenic upper stage. It has a lift-off mass of 640 tons, a height of 43.5 meter and a payload capability of 4,200 kilograms to geosynchronous transfer orbit. In this mission, LVM-3M6 placed the Bluebird Block 2 satellite into the low Earth orbit and is the largest commercial communications satellite deployed in low Earth orbit. It is also the heaviest payload launched by LVM-3 from Indian soil. In its earlier missions, LVM-3 successfully launched Chandrayaan-2, Chandrayaan-3 and two OneWeb missions carrying 72 satellites. The previous launch of LVM-3 was the LVM-3M5 CMS-03 mission that was successfully accomplished on November 2nd, 2025.
Let us now take a short break.
इसका सब प्रॉपर चलता है।
कल उसके बैंक अकाउंट में 15,000 रुपए का फ्रॉड हुआ है, पता है?
इसको तो कोई टेंशन ही नहीं होती है, देखना।
टेंशन क्यों? मेरी कोई गलती नहीं थी। फिर भी फ्रॉड होने पर मैंने तुरंत बैंक को इन्फॉर्म कर दिया। आरबीआई कहता है अगर आपके अकाउंट से किसी ने धोखे से पैसे निकाले हैं तो बैंक को जल्द से जल्द इन्फॉर्म कीजिए। 3 दिन के अंदर इन्फॉर्म किया तो कोई नुकसान नहीं होगा। जितना लेट करोगे उतना ज्यादा नुकसान। और सुन, सब चलता नहीं है, प्रॉपर चलाना पड़ता है। आरबीआई कहता है जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
Welcome back. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today shared an article written by Union Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan on the Viksit Bharat Guarantee for Rozgar and Ajivika Mission VBG Ramji Act 2025. In a social media post, Mr. Modi said in the article, Mr. Chauhan explained that Viksit Bharat Ji Ramji Act treats income support, asset creation, agriculture stability and long-term rural productivity as a continuum rather than a trade-off. The Prime Minister said that Agriculture Minister stressed that the bill was preceded by extensive consultation with the state governments, technical workshop and multi-stakeholders discussions. Vice President C.P. Radhakrishnan today said that over the past decade, India has witnessed remarkable economic transformation and renewed national confidence. He said that today Bharat has emerged as the 4th largest economy in the world and is also the fastest growing major economy. The Vice President was speaking after he released a book titled Economic Empowerment of Bharat in the Modi Era, authored by MP Dr. Shikandar at the Vice President's conclave. The Vice President pointed out that the book highlights major structural reforms such as insolvency laws, digital governance and transparent banking system. He emphasized that these reforms were not merely policy initiatives but bold steps aimed at eliminating decade-old inefficiencies and corruption. The Vice President said that the Prime Minister's vision of minimum government, maximum governance has evolved into a working model of efficiency and discipline. He said that Prime Minister Narendra Modi placed strong emphasis on ensuring that 100% of benefits reach the beneficiaries. The Vice President described the goods and services tax as another significant milestone of this era. He said GST transformed India into a unified national market by simplifying the tax structure, enhancing compliance and strengthening cooperative federalism. The Vice President noted that GST is widely acknowledged as one of the biggest reforms undertaken in independent India. Union Minister for Communications and Development of Northeastern Region, Jyotiraditya M. Scindia today participated in the high-level task force meeting on agriculture and horticulture. The meeting was convened by Chief Minister of Sikkim, Prem Singh Tamang in New Delhi. The meeting saw participations from Chief Minister of Tripura, Agriculture Ministers of the Northeastern States and Secretary Minister of Donor, Puran Kumar Gurung, along with other senior officers of the donor ministry and state governments. The meeting deliberated upon the need for addressing key gaps in the value chain and market linkages across the Northeastern region. The discussion also focused on strengthening the agri-horti ecosystem by leveraging the region's inherent strength with specialization, quality and ability to stand out as a unique selling proposition of agri-horti products from the region. the need to systematically diagnose existing bottlenecks across the production, post-harvest, processing, marketing and logistics segments of the value chain while prioritizing intervention and designing suitable investment mechanism was also discussed. Reducing post-harvest losses and lowering marketing and logistic costs emerge as critical focus area to enhance overall value realizing for farmers. The Union Cabinet has approved Phase 5A of the Delhi Metro worth 12,015 crore rupees. Briefing the media in New Delhi after the Cabinet meeting, Information and Broadcasting Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw said under the Phase 3 Metro corridors, RK Ashram to Indra Prastha Aerocity to Airport Terminal 1 and Tuklakabad and Kalinda Kanch have been approved and 13 metro stations will be constructed. He said that with this expansion, the Delhi metro network will cross 400 kilometers. He said that in the last 11 years, revolutionary changes have been witnessed in the metro sector and India has become the third largest metro network in the world after China and the US. Mr. Vaishnaw informed that the new corridor approved today will enhance connectivity, reduce congestion on road and improve air quality.
एवरेज डेली राइडरशिप 4 गुना बढ़ी है। जहां करीब 28 लाख होती थी वहां 1 करोड़ 15 लाख तक पहुंच चुकी है। बहुत बड़ा परिवर्तन है, बहुत बड़ा चेंज है हमारे शहरों को और ज्यादा सुगम बनाने के लिए, खासकर मिडिल क्लास फैमिलीज के लिए, लो इनकम फैमिलीज के लिए। दिल्ली मेट्रो का नेटवर्क अगर हम देखें तो 12 लाइनें हैं, कलर से डिफाइंड है ये सब के सब लाइंस। रेड लाइन, येलो लाइन, जो येलो लाइन सबसे पहले बनी थी, जो ब्लू लाइन की ब्रांच, ग्रीन लाइन, वायलेट, पिंक, मैजेंटा, ग्रे, फिर एयरपोर्ट एक्सप्रेस जिसको ऑरेंज लाइन भी बोलते हैं, एक्वा लाइन और रैपिड मेट्रो गुरुग्राम में रैपिड मेट्रो। और 6 नए प्रोजेक्ट ऑलरेडी अंडर कंस्ट्रक्शन है अभी, यानी उसका एक्सपेंशन लगातार हो रहा है। जो 6 प्रोजेक्ट अंडर कंस्ट्रक्शन है वो है एरोसिटी से तुगलकाबाद, जनकपुरी वेस्ट से आरके आश्रम, मुकुंदपुर से मौजपुर, इंद्रलोक से इंद्रप्रस्थ और लाजपत नगर से साकेत जी ब्लॉक और लास्ट में रिटाला नरेला कुंडली। इस 395 kilometer, one of the largest in the world, among the top 5 in the world, इसमें 65 lakh commuters अब डेली ट्रैवल कर रहे हैं।
Union Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Bhupender Yadav, has said that certain political parties, particularly the Congress, are spreading misinformation regarding the Supreme Court verdict on Aravalli Hills. He said that they are intentionally misinterpreting the Supreme Court's verdict and using it as a political tool to satisfy their own interests. In an exclusive interview with Akashvani News, Mr. Yadav added that citizens will not fall prey to the propaganda being spread by the opposition. Let us look at the weather reports of the district headquarters of Nagaland.
Kohima today recorded a maximum temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 9 degrees Celsius, while Dimapur had a maximum temperature of 28 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 12 degrees Celsius. Wokha experienced a maximum temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 10 degrees Celsius. Mokokchung had a maximum temperature of 26 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 10 degrees Celsius. Mon had a maximum temperature of 27 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 12 degrees Celsius. Towards the east, Twinsang had a maximum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 7 degrees Celsius. Zinabuto had a maximum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 9 degrees Celsius. Pak had a maximum temperature of 23 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 8 degrees Celsius. That's all for the weather report.
To end the news, here's the recap of the main news. President Murmu highlights role of Indian Defence Account Service in Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. Chief Minister of Nagaland Niphyu Rio extends greeting to the people of the state on Christmas. Union Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan says states are not mere implementing agencies but partners in development in Viksit Bharat. ISRO successfully launches USAST Space Mobile Bluebird Block 2 communication satellite. With this, we have come to the end of this evening bulletin. Thank you for watching. Good night.